It starts many months before the proposal. There's some pressure to propose. I think Michelle helped a little bit by giving me some affirmation that she loved her proposal coming her way, and that helped calm my nerves too.
So I had an idea that he was getting ready to propose because he got me, one day he pulled out a little ring and put it on my ring finger to see if it would fit. And then that was before we went on a big trip to the Philippines, and I thought, oh, maybe he's going to propose in the Philippines, that'll be so romantic, that'll be perfect. And then the whole trip went by and no proposal. So I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll just keep going and see what happens. And so I happened to be on call one night, and this was a 24-hour call where I had to work the next day, so I kind of went home like with my head down, my tail between my legs, and then I opened the door, and there was this trail of purple petals just winding through our we have a long entrance to our apartment, and it led to the dining room table.
That was the hardest part to the preparation, making that dining table.
It's basically my office at home. Anyway, so I came home and he said, "Happy Sweetest Day." So a year before he had given me a present for Sweetest Day, and so I thought this was his present for Sweetest Day, and then he said, "Look what I got you," and he pointed to the wall, and there's this gorgeous mosaic of all of our pictures, and inside those pictures there was a heart. So he had arranged it, they were all 3x3 pictures, and there were 320 of them. And he arranged it, color coordinated it so that there was a heart in the middle. And then I just started crying because I was, sleep deprived, and it was like such a sweet thing, and I started bawling, and he was like, well, come look at the pictures. And then after dinner there was a box of chocolates sitting there too, and he started saying, do you want to have some chocolates for dessert? And so then I started to get suspicious because he's very anti-carbs and sugar, and he doesn't ever ask for dessert. So I was like, why is he trying to push these chocolates on me? So I moved around the table, went and sat on the bench, and opened up the chocolates, and there were these really yummy Belgian chocolates, and we started looking through the brochure about the different types and which one was I going to pick out. And then we took off the little what is that called? Like a wrapper.
Yeah.
And then underneath I saw this box, and it was sitting in the middle of all the chocolates. And then he got on one knee, and he had a little speech that he prepared, and he said it, and it was very sweet. And I started bawling again in the middle of it. And at the end of it, he asked me whether I would marry him.
And we kissed. Like that? No. So today is the day, and I just want to let you know that I love you, and it's so awesome that we made it to this point. We were always nervous that we couldn't be together and things couldn't work out just due to jobs and careers and moving. And somehow they all did in the end. And waking up this morning, I felt like just getting those butterflies in my stomach and the jitters and that feeling when I'll see you walking down the aisle towards me the first time. I'll have that feeling as we walked up to meet at Chambers, and I forced myself into a hug rather than a handshake, and that was one of the best feelings in my life, and I'm so looking forward to having that feeling again today.
You know, Michelle captured my heart the day she was born. And that's been my little girl ever since. My ray of sunlight, and no matter what her age, she will always be my little girl. You know, every father knows that one day her daughter will find Mr. Right, will flee the nest, and get married. Well, that day has come. And what a proud day for this father, as I got to walk the most incredible woman, apart from her mother, down the aisle. I know all brides look radiant on their wedding day, but to me, Michelle shines as brightly every single day.
Most importantly, I never seen Jordan so happy. I mean, you saw this entire weekend. If you're paying looking at them, they're constantly smiling, kissing. You can tell how in love they are. And being a good friend, it's amazing to see, and you couldn't wish anything more.
And you guys complement each other so well. Jordan, you're wonderful for Missy. And it's true that her world just brightened when you walked into it, so thank you for that.
All I have to say is that I love my brother, I love Michelle, and I wish them both the best. I hope you guys have many great adventures together, and I hope I get to come along on more of them.
I'm really happy to see Jordan as a gentleman that she chooses to live with, to love, and to be united with. But I'd like to just raise a glass also. Just welcome to the family, Jordan. And look forward to many more great times.